Alright, today I'm taking a look at this inflatable tent by WildFinder. Cat decided to join the video. At the end of the video I'm going to do a full demonstration of setting this up and taking this down, so make sure to stay tuned for that. This is what it came in. It came in a nice bag that you can carry that has straps on it. It also has a strap that clicks on that we are going to be using. So if I turn it around here, you can see the straps just click in right here that we're actually going to be using to put the pump into to keep it all together. Nice large pump, worked out very well when we were setting it up. Again, you can stay tuned. But inflatable tent, I was certainly skeptical. Kind of scared me to have an inflatable tent and not just a normal tent, but this is one that definitely worked out well for us. Super simple to set up. We set it up in under 15 minutes. And that was with us opening for the first time, not reading the instructions at all, doing it for the very first time. But it's very simple to set up, and like I said, I'll get to the demonstration here in just a moment. But overall, very quality product. Definitely happy with my my purchase so far. But stay tuned here for part 2 when I do the full demonstration. Thanks. Alright, so we're out here in the yard getting it set up. Just open it for the very first time. Comes with little clips to keep it nice and tight in there so it can fit into the bag. Comes with stakes that you can stake down, and first thing it says is you're just gonna spread it out. Extremely simple to set up. I mean, we did it in less than 15 minutes. I think it took like 13 minutes or something like that, so this is sped up just a little bit. But it was very simple to set up, and you're looking at us trying to figure it out for the first time. We actually had it upside down to start, had to go back to the directions, take a look. Yep, oh, would you look at that, it's upside down. So we had to flip it over, no big deal. But like I said, this is the first time us doing it. Took less than 15 minutes, which was pretty awesome for us. We struggle sometimes with directions, but it's very easy to use. But first thing you're going to do is you're going to put the 4 stakes in, 1 at each corner, and then there's going to be 2 in each part of the middle that is on the side. Very simple. See, we're putting the stakes in now. And if you have harder ground, you can use a hammer to get them in, but our ground was soft to get the stakes in. Stakes come in a nice little bag for us, which was nice to keep them all together. But once we get the stakes in, next part is to assemble the pump. So it comes with the hose as the attachment. The pump comes in a little bag. So you can see the hose just fell out there. Came with some rubber bands around it, and then take the hose, and you can see my dog entered the picture there. He's helping us. That's Knox. Everyone meet Knox. But just screw it on, and then there's a little attachment that goes onto the pump that you can then attach it to the tent, if I can talk. We actually made a mistake, so when we were putting the attachment on the pump, there's a part on the tent that you actually didn't need to have the attachment on, but we put it on anyway, which was a mistake because then it wouldn't kind of stay where we're supposed to stay. If you didn't put, so all in all, don't put the attachment on. It just goes to, it locks on its own without putting the attachment on. See, my dog doesn't really like the pumping, but when you're doing it, try and spread it out a little bit as it goes, because these posts are filling with air right now, and they're kind of all jumbled up. See, my wife's holding it in its spot. Again, this is where the mistake came in. She's like, yeah, we can switch if you want to, and then she was kind of holding it in place, and then we tried to spread it out a little bit to have it stand up. So as you can see, it kind of standing up now. But again, got the dog barking. He's not a fan of it, but she's trying to hold it. But with the attachment that we put on it, we didn't need this. So again, this was a mistake, and we still did it in under 15 minutes with making this whole mistake of pumping it up. So you can see it all came out and came flying down. So disaster. But took a look at it again, and I was thinking, okay, wait, does this need to be attached to it? It's got to lock at some point. So we just took the attachment off of the pump, and then it was able to lock on so that we didn't have to have one person holding in, one person pumping. You could just do this completely on your own. Obviously easier with 2 people, but you just take the attachment off like we did right here and then lock it into place. So then again, once you have that done, it's going to be much easier for you to pump. So you can see she doesn't even need to hold on to it anymore. It just stays locked into place and it comes right up very quickly. It didn't take long at all. If we would have done it right from the beginning, I mean, it would have took under 10 minutes to get it all set up. But you can see there, it is all up. And once it gets a little bit harder to pump, that means that it is full of air. And I probably actually filled it a little bit too much, but still worked out great. So this is what it looks from the front. I myself, I'm 6'1", and I'm able to stand inside of it right in the middle at the peak. It has these little compartments up top, so you can get a little bit of airflow in there in the front and in the back. And then each of these kind of windows here can be covered up for when you're sleeping, and then during the day you can roll it up, and then you can have it sitting up top with little attachments that hold it into place. You can have the screen doors you can see under there as well, if that's something that you would like to do. But each door or window roll up, so you can have it open, you can have it closed, obviously closed when you're trying to sleep so that it doesn't let as much light in, but you just roll it up and then you have the attachment here. For some reason I was struggling with it. I don't know how, but I was struggling with it a little bit. But you can see here in just a moment, I'm going to take you inside and just show you how much space is in there. We plan on having 1 table in there as well as a queen air mattress in there, and it's going to be plenty of space, which is going to be awesome for us this weekend when we go camping. But I was, like I said, a little skeptical of the inflatable tent, but I think these are extremely strong in the corners. So we're going to take you inside here so you can see just how sturdy these are. Too much air. I mean, they're pumped up with quite a bit of air, so I would say that I pumped it up a little bit too much, but my wife here is going to take the attachment on the side and kind of vent it a little bit so that you get some airflow in there. You just pull that out and then it velcros to the side so that it can vent. So right there, it's just out a little bit, so now you can get some airflow in there so it's not crazy hot in there during the summer when you are trying to camp. But as you can see there, just a little vent that it has plenty of space. Like I said, we're going to have a queen air mattress, and like I said, I can also stand up there comfortably, and I'm 6'1". When you are finished and you need to put it away, you can simply just take the valve off, and also there's a red cap that you can unscrew it to allow air to come out. But once you get it, it'll kind of jump out at you. You'll see me jump here in just a second to figure out how to get it unscrewed. Come on, and right here. Oh, it kind of blew out at me. But then from there, you just try to get all the air out, kind of like an air mattress. Then you can fold it up and roll it up and put it back into the bag. Surprisingly, we were able to get it back into the bag nicely. We did have the pump stay out of the bag just to make sure that it's nice in there, so we're not going to cause any rips, but definitely recommend this product.